Leahy's core issues with Emperor Xi in China. The first one, after Khamenei, he wants to control, which has actually reached 700 billion, in wealth and oil. Then asking Emperor Xi to come to the scene to attend, to visit, and to admit to the Iranian government that she is willing to give this privilege to Leahy's family. Well, she has conditions regarding this. Xi's conditions are very clear: I can endorse you, I support you Leahy, I also agree to let you supply oil to China, and this wealth will go under your control, but you have to do me a favor. This is the first condition. This, but, is too confidential for me to tell you. We'll talk about it later. The second, Leahy proposed that he wanted to take action against Israel. He wanted balloons and more technology for the drone production line. She told him very clearly, balloons can be given to you, and production lines can be given to you too, but you have to do what I say. The CCP believes that the entire southern part of Iran, let's check on the internet, how many docks, military bases, oil ports does it have in the southern part of Iran? Especially the islands between the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and Iran, the military ports there, and the island above, and the military bases that are already there, the aviation base, which has been deserted, she said, must be rented unconditionally to me, Xi, for 100 years, without paying a penny. That is, the CCP army wants to occupy the southern part of Iran, the Persian Gulf, called Bandar Abbas, and the small island between the United Arab Emirates. There is a military airport you can see, it's all up there. It was deserted after World War II. The underground work is now almost complete, including Iran's oil reserve port. He will take over all. This has decisive strategic significance for Pakistan, and also for the Belt and Road Initiative, the Strait of Malacca, and even to the entire Egyptian Grand Canal. The third one, Xi the Sun proposed that the whole Iran's present communications use Huawei technologies and must put that into Iran's constitution. All of Iran's communications, under any circumstances, you cannot kick out of Huawei. It's got to be permanent. What do you take as a guarantee? That is that I go to the military base in your country, it will be forever constitutionalized. Under any circumstances you cannot drive me away, and if you drive me away, I will start a war. My communications are also in perpetuity, and then your oil, the good oils from Iran, the high-quality oils, the super good oils, also need to sign a centenary plan. You have to give it to me under any circumstances, and then at a fixed price. Request all of Iran's oil, half of it to be settled with the RMB, the other half will be arranged by the CCP, with euro or the dollar, which is called the International Currency Payment Method. Even if you are sanctioned, how can I help you? The CCP found companies in Singapore, and Singapore is now the largest money laundering place for the CCP. Almost 60 or 70% of the CCP's money laundering comes from Singapore. And now if the United States does not impose sanctions on Singapore, something big will happen to the United States. So, US will soon go after Singapore. If you want to pay on behalf of a company in Singapore, a company in South Korea, a company in Luxembourg, or a company in Switzerland, China, will help you pay. Leahy agreed to all three, yes. The fourth one, requires Iran to turn the digital RMB and the entire Communist Party payment system into Iran's national payment system, and it must be constitutionalized. 50% of energy is already denominated by RMB. Make this country be denominated by RMB. This will basically strangle him to death. Leahy used physical discomfort as an excuse and said he might have contracted the virus. At the same time, he heard that there was a domestic revolt, so he returned to his country.